featured address is presented by one of our graduating students. Speaking to us tonight on behalf of our outstanding student group and for all of our fall 2013 graduates is Zachary Jansen, College of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Arthur. I didn't realize somebody was going to be right here, so let me know if I go too fast. President Hammersmith, honored guests, respected faculty, supportive friends and family, and of course my fellow graduates. Tonight represents many things, different things to each of us. For President Hammersmith, this is her penultimate commencement ceremony at Metro State. For the faculty, it's an evening to reflect upon how many students have come and gone throughout the years. For our family and friends, it's a moment of pride. And for us graduating, however long it may have taken you, 6 years in my case, our hard work and dedication has finally paid off. Although for me, that hard work and dedication resulted in having to give this speech. Perhaps I shouldn't have worked so hard. But this speech wasn't a problem for me. I'm a screenwriting major, so writing has always been something I've enjoyed and looked forward to. Of course, as a screenwriter, I'm more used to writing words for actors, not myself. Now I know what some of you are thinking. You can get a degree in screenwriting? Trust me, when I first heard about it, I was just as dumbfounded. My first year at Metro State, I had considered majoring in history or English, and then going on to law school. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I had been writing screenplays since high school, so learning about the screenwriting program was like a dream. I could earn a degree in a field I was absolutely passionate about. And that was when I knew for sure that Metro State was where I belonged, where I would graduate from. And tonight, the dream comes true, not only for me. Whether you majored in history or education or business or nursing, tonight is your dream come true as well. Keeping with dreams, as a screenwriting major, one of my dreams is to be a working screenwriter, to write movies that people want to see and enjoy. For those of you unsure, it's the screenwriter who writes the movie. Everything you see on screen, a screenwriter wrote that. The lines of dialogue we love to quote and more often misquote, 9 out of 10 times the screenwriter wrote that. And the characters who sometimes we think are actually alive, living, breathing people, sure, actors bring them to life, but there'd be no life to bring if screenwriters hadn't sat down in front of blank pages and written those characters. And when you think about it, we're all screenwriters in a way, writing the movies that are our lives. I know Shakespeare said it better with his world as a stage and we merely the players, but he's had a few hundred years on me. Anyway, like movies, some lives are full of laughs. Some are full of sorrow, most are somewhere in between. A few, I'm sure, are like big blockbusters, full of explosions and destruction of entire cities. And if that's your life, please, please stay away from me. But whatever genre your life seems to bend toward, there's no denying that you're the protagonist of your life, of your movie. And as it is in movies, you're thrown obstacles. A parking ticket, an unexpected pregnancy, a failing grade. And as in movies, it's how you react and overcome those obstacles that ultimately define your character. Tonight, my fellow graduates, is a celebration of your ability to overcome. You're here tonight because something stood in your way and you did everything you could to get past it. You did everything in your power to succeed. In screenwriting, like most of it, there's a necessary dramatic structure. Good writers disguise their structure with clever turns of phrase, gently woven plots, and memorable characters. But if you dig deep enough, you'll find it. There's an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Looking out at you tonight, I see a variety of faces and a variety of ages. For some, tonight is the end of Act 1. You've grown up, gone to high school, enrolled in college, and are now ready to go out into the world. You'll face new challenges and complications, but what you have learned at Metro State will help you along the way. You'll have colleagues to rely upon for support. Everything you've been through up to this evening has prepared you for your Act 2. For others, tonight is probably somewhere in the middle of your Act 2. You've done the growing up in high school, you entered the workforce, and did your job. But at some point, whether a lost promotion or a missed career opportunity, you became aware that something was missing. Filling that missing piece led you to Metro State. Now, with your new degree in hand, things will change for you. You'll be considered for that promotion, or you'll forge ahead in a new career. Whatever happens, you made the effort to create the change in your life. For others yet, tonight is Act 3. You've lived your life, fully and contentedly. You've had a job, raised a family, maybe even welcomed grandchildren. And then what? Perhaps when thinking back on what you've accomplished, you realize you could do more, that there was one more challenge to face. This evening, you might be fulfilling a lifelong dream. You may not apply your degree toward a job, but knowing that you had what it takes, that you had what it took to actually go to college and complete the requirements. That was the real goal. That was a success to add to a lifetime of successes. For me, I don't know where I'm at, but that's often the case. It's easier to watch someone else's life and figure out where they are than it is to turn your eyes inward. I turned 32 a couple days ago. My oldest son is 4, and my youngest turns 3 on Saturday, yeah. My wife Brie and I have been together for 14 years, married for 8.5, and on top of that, I've already gotten paid to write screenplays. I have my family, thank you. I have my family and the start of a career. I feel like I've accomplished so much in my life already that tonight is something I know I'll treasure and remember, because tonight is more than just walking across a stage and being congratulated for a job well done. It's more than turning my tassel from the right side to the left. It's more than saying I'm a college graduate. And while I know tonight is more than all of that, I don't know what it is exactly. Yes, it's a celebration, but what are we actually celebrating? Earning 120 credits? Release from schoolwork? No more parking in the Mariah Avenue lot because we couldn't find a spot on the street? What about leaving behind Metro State and the friends and mentors we've met? I spent the past 6 years coming to classes in St. Paul, Midway, and even though I told myself I wouldn't, Minneapolis, I now find myself wondering what I'm going to do on January 13th when the spring semester begins. I wonder if I'll be able to apply my degree to my chosen field. I wonder if I'll be able to call my advisor, Mr. Byrne, by his first name. And honestly, James, Mr. Byrne, I highly doubt it. But above all, and I'm sure I'm not alone here, I wonder what's next. Not just in terms of my degree in education, but in my life, in my movie. The screenplays I've written don't usually have happy endings, more like life, I'd say. But in this case, as I continue writing the movie that is my life, I'm really hoping for all of you as well as myself, nothing but the best.